They're back, and they're back with a vengeance. Hi, everyone. Let's start off with facts. We're just going to jump right into this. Subscribe, like, comment. I'll do the whole annoying spiel at the end, but let's get to it. At the time of filming this video, there are over 300,000 cases in the U.S. New York is still fighting for ventilators. More than 40,000 people have tested positive in the U.K. People are dropping dead in Spain. It's an absolute mess. Also would like to point out that majority of cases are still mild. That's great that majority of cases are mild and more than half have recovered. That is great. Now, what isn't great is the fact that we are now quarantining ourselves indoors, doing social distancing, just so we don't catch, spread, violate anybody. It makes sense, but it's stressful. People having to leave their jobs all of a sudden with the possibility of not even getting paid by that employer. I mean, you even have people with compromised immune systems that don't even want to step outside because they're so scared of contracting this virus from somebody. This is some serious shit. It is nothing to take lightly. We are all basically quarantining ourselves, and it's also nothing to profit off of. Girlfriend, this is how you know these business structures do not have any moral compass. As I said in my previous video, if you watched that, they have no moral compass in their business structures. They have no regard for human life, apparently, and they're only looking for their own personal financial gain. Yeah, you buy this $99 starter kit so that way you can be in my downline and then I can really make the commission off you. Got the iPad, and we are going to go over some posts that I've seen on the internet by these Huns, and we're going to dissect, and we're going to have a therapy session. I want you to tell me if I'm crazy, because I don't think I'm crazy. I don't think people going through a complete pandemic is something to capitalize off of, right? I just don't, in my mind, okay, and I know I'm a small channel, I don't have a big voice, but one day I'll get there. But in my mind, that's unacceptable. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let's get started. Now, let's start off stupid. Let's just start off foolish, right? Health benefits of chaga. Oh, I hope that's right. Chaga, chaga mushrooms. Let's read the caption. We all know what's going on in the world. TLC has the answer. Click the link in my bio to order chaga and NutriBurst. Have y'all been keeping up with the CDC? I don't remember any press conference, MSNBC, CNN, Fox. I don't remember any outlet. I'm sure if this is actually something that would be able to cure and help this ailment, it would be broadcasted. And I don't recall any major network talking about
mushrooms to help people with coronavirus.
I know what shrooms are. Not personally, but that's another story. I just think this is so messed up, right? This is somebody with no scientific facts.
No way to back this up.
Because the coronavirus, this strain is new, right? The only people that know how to combat it are the people that are making the vaccinations themselves, are the top leaders, the medical leaders that are in charge of getting this thing under control. I haven't heard a fucking person talk about mushrooms. Not a single one, girlfriend. Do you know someone? How do you use a pandemic when people are fishing for information just to understand what this is that's going around like wildfire? How do you use that and use that fear to gain profit? So you're going to have people order that. Even, let's say somebody, let's put it in perspective. Let's say someone contracts the virus and they see a post like that and they're naive. They're a naive person, okay? And they see that post and they order the supplement or the mushrooms. Instead of listening to their medical professional, they listen to some floozy online. Get these mushrooms that actually have no basis, right? No scientific grounds to say that this even works, okay? They use that for treatment in lieu of going to the doctor. What you think is going to happen? 3% death rate, friends. Come on now. This one is just condescending. If you're easily triggered, you're going to hate this one, which is why I threw it in. This one sucks. They all suck, but this one really sucks because it's really condescending, okay? So here we go. This is from obviously a Hun who is a mom, okay? Listen to this and then give me your perspective. I want to hear what you have to say, okay? Here we go. Let's get real. When those babies are sick, the whole world stops. I haven't washed my hair in 4 days. Makeup, what's that? Dry shampoo is bae. My kid is sick on day 4. I would have had to take off Monday and Tuesday from my job if I had a 9 to 5. I wouldn't have made the money those 2 days and my paycheck would have suffered. I don't have to report to a boss, take off work, miss out on money, do not have to rely on someone else to watch my baby, not to mention a babysitter. She needs mama's cuddles right now, and that's what she will get because I can. Because I chose to say yes to an opportunity that allows me to work from exactly where I am. God, I need my contacts in. I can't even see up close. You know what I don't get? This is not only using the pandemic, but this is also mom shaming. And I really have an issue with that. I'm not a mom, but I was a teacher for a very long time. And one thing I really don't understand is, why isn't it okay to go to work? Why isn't that okay? Why isn't it okay to go to your 9 to 5 that pays you salaried or hourly, where you are guaranteed your funds at the end of 2 weeks, to support your family, that includes your children, to put them in decent schools, to put decent food on the table, to have a great family life? I don't get that. I genuinely do not get that. And I don't understand the jargon that these people use to exclaim how, oh, it's just amazing how I get to stay at home and I don't have to go out into the pandemic and everything like that. I don't have to worry about anything because I'm right here at home. Some people want to work. Some people want to step out of the house. Some people don't want to purchase starter kits that are not going to guarantee them money, right? Because the only way you're guaranteed money, other than selling product to people, which people will get annoyed by you, is if you create a downline, which is even more annoying. It's not guaranteed that people will buy from you. It's not guaranteed that people will buy into these schemes, because guess what? More people are being more vigilant about what MLMs are. More people are gaining the understanding. They're looking at the paperwork. They're looking at the infrastructure, the business plan, how these tiers work. And then you have posts like this. Girl, what? There's a difference in how you word things, right? Oh,
I love being home with my kid. It's such a blessing to watch them grow up. I'm very, very thankful that I'm able to do that.
no one would have an issue with that statement. No one would have an issue with that statement. But when you use your business in light of a pandemic to threaten other moms, essentially, like, who raised y'all? Your mama should have stayed with you. Okay, this one is a post from Small Anti-Mlm Angel. Well, that's cute. Beachbody has now canceled our trip and reservation because of coronavirus. Looks like I'll be spending another 7 hours on the phone to try to get a refund for these insanely expensive tickets. I'm going to lose my... What's even cuter is the airline says no available reps and hangs up on me. I'm just not meant to go on this trip or enjoy it. I thought one of the things that they like to push is that you can go on these free trips. Girl, I thought that they covered everything, but clearly they don't. And they have the funds to do so. Beachbody is one of the highest ranked MLMs out there. Sadly, okay? They have the funds to do so, to be able to actually make it all expenses paid. But no, you have to purchase your own air travel, international, which is just astronomical prices. Okay, I saw one girl was like $1,300 for the flight. Although I'm sorry that these people can't go on their trip, I guess. Here's the thing. Stop making things seem like what they aren't. If you say free, all expenses paid, I'm expecting to just put my black ass in a swimsuit, grab my bags, and I'm expecting to go on my plane ticket that's already paid for by my company. If you tell me something is free, I want it to be free. I expect it to be $0.00. I have no sympathy. And that's the thing. Beachbody canceled it. Beachbody has the money to be able to refund everybody. Since it's their trip and you are a part of that company, why don't they give you a reimbursement? Sometimes I honestly think the heads of these companies really don't care about the people that are under them. And this is a prime example. This is a prime example. You make so much money as a corporation. Truly, you make so much money as a corporation. Why would you not instill some of that back into the people that are contracted with you that did spend the money on these tickets? Unless they've done that by now, and if they have, I'll update the description box, but that just does not make any sense to me. Okay, this is weird. This is weird because I find myself in a paradox. So I am someone that uses essential oils. I'm not saying they cure any ailments and they help with any actual disease, but I know for me, I like the way that they smell. There's no actual scientific true backing to say that some of these essential oils really do what people claim that they do. There's immune boosting, and then there's just lying. So someone posted this oil, okay? The protective blend. And they have up here, it protects against environmental threats, supports the body's natural antioxidant defenses, supports healthy respiratory function, so you're breathing, effective alternate option for immune boost support, and it helps cleanse the air. Now, what's interesting is that if you look at this photo, there's asterisks, and asterisks usually mean these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration, and they are not meant to cure or treat any disease or ailment. Very interesting that those asterisks are there, okay? With that said, I think it's great that, we have those disclaimers in our government for supplemental brands. This is dangerous during this kind of time when you have a virus like this that has a 3.5% death rate, okay? And now people are going to say, well, Margaret, the flu's killed more people. Well, the flu's also been around longer, okay? This thing is nothing nice, which is why things are shutting down, which is why we're quarantined, which is why you have to stay away from people. Just putting that out there. Now, whether or not it actually does all these things, I can't say that because I've never effectively used this to say that it helped out with any of my issues, but I don't have issues like this. But what I will say is that people that do have respiratory function issues, compromised immune systems, you want them to actually get medical treatment. You want them to actually get the help that they need that's been proven by science to help them. I've never been to the emergency room and the doctor looked at me and was like,
Well, Margaret, did you use your oils?
I've never had that happen. So if you've ever been to the ER and your doctor asked you about using your Young Living or your doTERRA, please let me know. Okay, we've passed the corona storm. Yes, I know. Yeah, I know. I get it. Let's have some fun now. Here we go. When you promote to the third of only 4 levels in Arbonne, you earn a Mercedes-Benz cash bonus to use towards any bins you want. Now, I already talked about this whole car bonus thing. Go check out my first anti-MLM video to understand exactly what goes into that. But basically, it's just a stipend that they give you. You don't just get a free car from them. You literally buy a car under your name, pull your own credit, lease it out for yourself. You just get a stipend, and if you don't keep up with that stipend or that car bonus, if you don't keep up with that in your revenue, then you lose that bonus, but you still have the car under your name.
Okay, I guess I pretty much explained it. What?
When you're Amish in our community and do the same, you get a custom carriage. Kind of dope. I love how inclusive and incredible my company is. Congrats to our second Amish VP. I have so many questions about this. Like, so many. I'm not Amish. I couldn't, you don't see much of us in the Amish community, right? I know some things, and I know one thing is they don't drive cars, right? So obviously they get around, they're very simplistic. And I think that's actually really cool how they stick to the roots of their European ancestry, right? And they speak, I think it's Dutch they speak. Oh, I really hope I'm not wrong. Don't really get into technology. They use horse and buggy. I think that's really cool. I do think that their culture, respecting it from afar, I think it is really interesting. I really do. How, though, if MLMs want you to recruit online and they want you to reach out to people in DMs and send them all these, copy and paste, hey girl, hey hun, blah, blah, blah. How can an Amish person do that? I thought there was no technology. How are you Amish and you recruit? And then, Amish people stay away from what they call the English, right? Like the people that are not Amish. So how does that interaction occur? That was just very interesting to me. I mean, this girl, she obviously has to, like I said, keep up her stipend and everything like that. It's not just a free something that they give you. I don't know. Well, maybe with this it's different, but I just thought that was a little bizarre. And I want, I want some feedback on that, because that one kind of threw me for a loop there. Girl, are you still there? All right, I see you. Just did something crazy. Recommitting to myself in 2020 may not seem crazy, but signing up to be a Beachbody coach in order to support that commitment sure is. Special thanks to all of you who supported my unique business in 2019. because I just use that special purple card to pay my sign-up fee. You use your unique card to buy a starter kit from Beachbody. Now, we all know, and if you don't know what you don't know is a lot. In order to be someone that is financially successful, they always say you need to have multiple streams of income. So what I'm thinking is that this person just wants to have multiple tiers of income using Beachbody and Unique. But it's just very interesting that they posted using their Unique card to be with Beachbody. Like, I guess in my mind, it's like if one thing is going well for you, because you can make a lot of money, so you say, right? If it's going well in Unique, then why didn't you just stay with Unique? Because with Beachbody, then you have to start from the bottom up all over again. I'm coming at you with this fiber mascara that, you know, makes people's eyes inflamed, allegedly. And then here I am telling you that you need to work out too. Like, yeah, you can have that mascara, but I'm gonna make sure you sweat it off. It just, like, it's a little weird. That one's a little strange. I don't know. Nothing really hating on. I just think it's interesting. Like, if one thing is working for you, MLM-wise, then why wouldn't you stick to that MLM? I wish you well, but
the stats don't lie.
Okay, so this one, I'm happy I'm ending with this one, girl. Listen. Taking on one more girly this month to mentor and help make some ka-ching and get to go to the Dominican Republic for free. We're going to dissect this one, okay? We're literally going to go line by line because, girl, taking on one girly. Okay, let's stop right there. First line.
Ma'am?
I know what this tactic is, okay? Because they tried to make me do it and I refused to do it, and I said that in my very first video. So what this is limited invoked stress. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to say, oh, I can only take on one more motherfucker. So that way you're like,
oh, I want to be that motherfucker.
I want to be that person. I want to go to the Dominican Republic. So that way multiple people flood my inbox and then I just end up attempting to try to take on everybody. It's a scare tactic. That's all that is. It's never just one more person. They say that to generate leads. That's not true. That's a bogus claim. But that's not the end of this. This month to mentor and help make some ka-ching. All right, here we go. Business mentors are people that you compensate, that you personally pay, so that way they can help you in your own entrepreneurship, help you gain customers, help you market, help you understand how things work. And that actually does guarantee you money if you listen to your business mentor. The way these MLMs are structured, if you are not in that top tier, do not expect to bring home any money. So any mentorship that you hear of is completely bogus. And get to go to the Dominican Republic for free. How does that even work? How does that even work? So I'm going to sign up, pay $99, and I can go to the Dominican Republic for free.
No.
We all know how that works. In order to reach the trips that are claimed to be all-inclusive and everything, you have to reach a certain level of status within the company. Unless you, at your bottom level, just end up paying for everything out of pocket. I mean everything. The trip itself, the airfare, your food, everything. Listen to me. You cannot just sign up for something and then just go on a trip. I don't think any job, for that matter, even corporate America, that doesn't work that way, right? You have to work your way up any hierarchy in order to be successful and like go on vacations and everything like that. Sometimes they give you vacation time, sometimes you get a vacation. It just depends on your employer, right? I don't understand the fishing model. The bait, the reel in, right? Because the bait is what? The travel, okay? Mentorship, one person. Girl, it's never just one person. They want so many people on that downline. It's just not one. And if anyone wants to be upset with me about that, actually think for a minute. Would they really want just one person under them? No, they want multiple people. It's a scare tactic that they use. We're not foolish to that. We understand that. It's important to read what the underlying message is, the words that you can't see. I reach out to you so that way I can gain. I want you to know that you are a numeric value in my bank account. Ciao. That is what the underlying message is with the MLM structure. And anybody that wants to combat me for that, I'm open to the conversation. But the numbers don't lie. Let me end like this. The coronavirus is something that is new to us, that came pretty unexpectedly to some degree, is being handled in different ways by different states. It's a mess. It's a mess. It's a lot. People are dying. And if we took the time to not think about us, but our neighbor, okay? The people around us that have compromised immune systems, the elderly, the children, people our age, people a little bit older than us, every single body, because anybody can get this. Anyone can be infected. If we could just take them a moment to not worry about who we can profit off of and who we can gain from, and realize that these people are not dollar signs, but they are people. People that need the same medical attention that you need, that I need, that John Blow needs down the street, that the 78-year-old man lives next door. We are all deserving of our personal freedoms, our right to life, and our right to health. And those things should not be capitalized off of. This is some serious shit that we're going through right now. This is something that gives a lot of people anxiety, including myself, because I am someone that gets sick easily. I'm not happy with what I see in the world. And when I see posts like these, I can't help but feel personally attacked to some degree. Because being me, somebody that does get sick from time to time, right? If I just put out an Instagram story, hey guys, I'm not feeling good, please send prayers. And I were to see something like that in my inbox, oh, use your oils, I would have to throw my phone at the wall and honestly probably scream to the top of my lungs.
Blocked.
It is so disgusting to use what is harming so many people all around us. These numbers are tripling every day, and use that so you can profit. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Where is your moral compass? It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. I said it once and I'll say it again. We need to focus on our moral compass when it comes to these business structures. It's a hard time. It is a hard time, and I need you to know you are not a number. You are not someone on someone's downline just to help them. You are a human being and you matter. And right now you matter more than anything, and I want you to be safe. Don't listen to the mumbo jumbo. Listen to your own body. If you feel sick, quarantine yourself. Get help the right way. This is a bad mamma jamma, and we will fight it and we will be better. But MLM products are not going to get us there. Like I said, the doctor's not going to ask you if you used your oils or ate your mushrooms. I feel like doing a part 2 to this. If you guys are interested in that, please let me know in the comments below. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'm really excited about growing my channel and talking to all of you. You guys are so cool. I really appreciate the request for another anti-MLM video, and I will see you very, very soon. Thank you so much. Bye.
Now all my life, I'm living, and I'ma keep it